What's going on with all my billionaires out there? This the guy Hoods Billionaire. Welcome to Hoods Billionaire TV. Big favor, big abundance. On today's episode, we gonna be talking about NBA Youngboy getting arrested on 63 charges by the feds. Let's talk about it. So they scooped that boy Youngboy up from Gravedigger Mountain. Y'all know that's a funny name to name a mountain. The boy bought a mansion on a mountain, named it Gravedigger Mountain, while he already fighting a Fed case on a gun charge. Was fighting 2 Fed cases. But hey, that's Youngboy. I'm not even gonna go there. I'm just saying, I think if you fighting criminal charges, to name the name of your estate Gravedigger Mountain, just not smart. But hey, it is what it is. They picked up NBA Youngboy the other day, violating his probation, 63 charges by the feds, all type of different charges: possession of a controlled substance, possession of a deadly weapon, attempt to procure prescription drugs, identity theft. I mean, pretty much everything. It sounded like he was busting scripts. We just gonna call it what it is. It sounded like he was busting scripts, and they got him on some script busting. You know, it's probably for drugs that he liked to take. The way that NBA Youngboy was running through drugs, and he in Utah, it probably was hard to get a good script doctor, you know, based on the way that he was using, right? We just seen him post pictures of himself with hella pills in his mouth and talking about how many perks he pop every day. And, you know, he talk about how he be on the K2, even though he can get that from anywhere. But all that prescription shit, like, it's hard to get that if you running through that type of drugs, especially if you, like, if he's in LA or something like that, it'll probably be a lot easier for him to get scripts. But being in Utah, where they probably don't want you there anyway, they got their eyes on that. And you already fighting a Fed case. You done beat one Fed case, beat a federal gun case already, but you still fighting another one. So it's like, bro, you not even like allowing yourself to get through the other shit before you get to the other shit. You know what I'm saying? So they pretty much got, I mean, that's pretty much what it sounded like, right? They didn't give him no bond, so he don't got a bond. Like, they finna hold him. Youngboy probably gonna end up doing some time. We just gonna be real now. Like, I'm not finna sugarcoat nothing. We gotta be honest about the situation. You was already fighting a federal gun case. You already was on probation. They had just made his house arrest terms a little more lenient, and you out here busting scripts on a script ring, bro. And for the love of me, I know it was just to use the drugs, even though it sounded like they trying to allege that he was selling them. If they find out Youngboy was busting down scripts and selling any of these drugs, and I mean any of them, selling any of it, right? I have no sympathy for that. You are a multi-millionaire. You bet not be busting those scripts and selling no fucking pills or... That just would be so crazy. I just wouldn't even know what to call it. I mean, talk about self-sabotage. I wouldn't even know what to call that. I wouldn't even know what to say about that. And I mean, Youngboy only 24, right? He 24. He done been through a lot. He went on a wild path, but this path not sustainable. So something had to slow him down, whether it was gonna be some charges or he OD, and he's so young, it's just hard to he you know, he done probably popped all the pills, smoked all the K2. Is that's gonna be hard being young and having access to a lot of money, but anything could happen. But it was gonna be some charges, or it was gonna be him getting took out. You know what I mean? That's the type of life he living. That's the type of path that he on. You know what I'm saying? You can't, it's hard to keep going like that. And then you got the wrong people around you, man. I'd rather Youngboy tell me get away from him, because I kept telling him, bro, you got to change your life, bro. You tripping like this week. You gonna crash out like this. I'd rather nigga tell me don't mess with him for telling him the real than being a yes man. Cause you know what, at some point right now, while he's sitting right now in federal holding, in federal custody, while he's sitting right now, he'll be thinking about a nigga like me. Like, man, that nigga Hoods told me, bro, like, this nigga said, man, slow down, I was gonna crash out. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you need them type of people around you, man. You gotta have them type of people around you. I mean, Youngboy making way too much money, bro, to be sitting up here doing something crazy like that, getting caught in a script ring. And then why would you think that wouldn't happen? Bro, you in the wrong place for that. That's not in Utah under federal investigation. That's not the place to be for that. They already own you. The feds already own you. Them people don't want you out there, man. Them people don't want you out there. You know what I'm saying? That's a Mormon state. They know them people out there do not want you out there, bro. So you moving any type of way, they trying to find anything to get you from up out of there. They literally trying to find anything to get you from up out of there. It was no way that was gonna be sustainable, bro. Youngboy, he gotta just, hopefully he grow and learn. Like I say, he's still in his young 20s, man. Anything really before 25 for a man. I feel like a man don't even start to mentally mature until he becomes 25. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes 30 for you really mature. You know what I'm saying? So he just needs some maturity time. But he got so much money to have access to so many different things that it's hard for him to mature. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got too much money and too much time on your hands to do too much stuff. So it's just getting him in more and more trouble. But he gonna realize. I feel like he'll wake up. Now, I just don't. I can't see him getting off of this case without him probably end up doing some time. Feds got him on too many different charges. They 98% conviction for a reason. It's a reason that it's a 98% conviction rate. There's a reason for that. You know what I'm saying? They not just finna keep missing on all these charges that they got this boy on. They not finna keep doing that. They eventually gonna get him, and he gonna end up doing some time. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully it's not a lot of time, but they just want him bad. Cause it's like he keep messing up. He got money, ain't no telling who. See, Youngboy not the type. He not getting with the politicians. He not. You know what I'm saying? You got to do that type of stuff if you gonna move like that. You got to have political ties. You got to donate to some. You got to donate to some political parties. You got to get in good with the mayor. You got to get in good with the governor. You got to do some community service. You got to give back to the school district. If you gonna be moving like that. If you gonna move like that, you gotta make sure that all the people in the community mess with you, so it won't be no drama or nothing surrounding you. Just feeling like, I'm just gonna be me and be done, not mess with nobody. Nah, bro. You gotta know you a big dog. You gotta know how to move when you a big dog. You know, that's really what it is. But we'll see what happens, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Do y'all think Youngboy gonna do some time, or y'all think he gonna be able to beat all these Fed cases? Like, be honest about it. Like, ask yourself, really, do you think he gonna beat all these Fed cases, or do you think he finally gonna do some time? Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. This the God Hoods being there. Big favor, big abundance. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. This the God Hoods being there. Big favor, big abundance. I'm gone.